Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Craftsmaster dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. So I wanted to start today's, this is, by the way, session number 4 of the Blue Belt level. We just got done completing our benchmark, so I want to go through the results that we have thus far. And this is based off of our first 216 throws. Good morning, Chris. So if you look at the KPI tracker at the top, it goes through all the box numbers and all the numbers that you can hit on the craps table. So if you look at it, we had 9 2s, 9 3s, 17 4s, 22 5s, 21 6s, 8s, we had 30 of them, 9, we had 23 of them, the number 10, 23, number 11, 18, and number 12, we had 11 hits on that. You look at our 7s, and our 7 out ratio, that's the SOR, was 9.4. So we're averaging about 9.4 rolls for every 7 out. The 7 roll ratio on here has, on the KPI, has a 6.4. But if you look at the bone tracker, which is a square in the bottom there, it shows it at 6.55. And then we had 11 come out 7s. So the square in the bottom there is going to be our bone tracker results, because I transferred everything over to bone tracker, and it shows the toss count to 216. So that's what our benchmark is. That's what we start off with. And the numbers I want to point out on here are both dice on axis. We came in at 42.13%, which I don't think is too bad for a start, but we're going to try to get that number up a little bit higher as we go. The primary face hits, single pitch hits, double pitch hits, I'm not too worried about right now, because once we get to that purple belt level, that's when we're going to be concentrating more on that type of stuff. But one thing that was brought up yesterday was how I believe they were saying my left dice was showing more 6s and 1s, which means it goes off axis. But if you look at my one die off axis, we were at 43% of the throws, one of the dice were off axis. And if you look at the right and the left, it's actually pretty even on there. So it's just something to consider. And then we had 14.81% of them, both dice were off axis. So I consider that pretty successful as a starting point for this dice shooting journey. But starting with this is session, like I said, session number 4. We're going to be going with 100 throws per day now, and that's going to take me about an hour, about 50 to 60 minutes to do. So let's get started. I want to say hi again to Chris, hi to Navaldo. So let's get her going, guys, and we're going to go with the 5-4-5-4 dice set. Let me engage the roll tracker really quick here. Okay, that should be all set, and let's get her going. And these first 5,000 throws now, or the remainder of the 5,000 throws here, are going to be just tracking the rolls of that base dice set. We have a 3-3-6 hard 6, so our come out will be a 6. I'll make sure that it entered in. It should have entered in, so there you go. And we're just going to pound them out here, guys. Each session that I do here, I'm going to be focusing on something different. Today I'm going to be focusing on getting that energy level down in the dice. So that way when they hit the back wall, they don't have as much action or energy in them. So we got 5, 4, 9. Tomorrow we'll pick out something else to focus on. And remember, sessions 4 through 14 here, we're just recording that. Once we get to 15 and on, we're going to do some extra things. A little bit long. 314 Big Joe, Craftsmaster Journey. And we're just going to do 100 rolls today. And guys, if you are practicing, practice along. If you want to play your game here, if you want to, see how your betting style goes according to my rolls, by all means, please play along. And we went a little bit to the right, a little bit long. 5-3-8. Easy 8. One of the things I want to do in the show also is to kind of go through some of the stuff that's going on in the craps community the night before. So different things that are going on in the craps community, YouTube channel, shows, stuff like that. 369, Centerfield 9. And last night for the craps community, there really wasn't much going on. So it's kind of a quiet night. I know that tonight is going to be George from CY is going to be doing his dice shooting. And I believe that's going to be at 10 o'clock, either 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, somewhere, or 8 o'clock, somewhere around that central time tonight. On the Casino Gaming TV last night, 415, no field 5. On a Casino Gaming TV last night, I know it's not craps related, but since Chris is in here, let's mention about his NFL Super Bowl show that he had put on last night. Him and Ian and John all got together and talked about the game. And if you've not, 7 out. If you've not watched that show, make sure you check it out. I do want to compliment Ian on some of the stuff that he has said. Seems to be very, very knowledgeable on the game, on football and that. The one thing I want to tell Ian, though, to change is stop living in the past, buddy. 10 years ago, Seattle had a great defense. That was 10 years ago, buddy. Let's talk about today. Coming out here in terrible throw, but we got a 145. Good morning, Mike. So Chris has been doing seems like a lot of live streaming lately. So check out his channel, guys. Check out Casino Gaming TV. Great content. Too high of energy in the last 2 rolls. Again, that's what we're trying to focus on, get the energy level down. 112 Snake Eyes. They also had last night was Wednesday night, so they had live fantasy craps. Are now put that out. I didn't really watch it much. He had about 6 people on there that last night. That was better energy wise. 426 on axis, both of them. So I kind of like to see that type of result. That was a single pitch, but I'm fine with that. Again, we're not too worried about analyzing the dice till we get to session number 15 of the Blue Bells when we'll start doing that. Terrible result on the bottom there. 628. The dice bounced. They hit on the corners and they crossed on me. And like I said, each session now that we're going to go through, we're just going to kind of focus on different things. And I really got to focus on getting that energy level down today. I was just like that. I will see the dice react like that. 213 shocker. Six one seven. So I was supposed to be posting a video this afternoon with my match number 15 for my Badass Craps Move tournament. And I'm editing the video, and I just caught it this morning, and I made probably about 4 or 5 mistakes in the payouts and all that type of stuff. So what I did is I hit the delete button, and I deleted it. 2, 4, 6, come out, point of 6, and I deleted it, guys. And I'm going to reshoot it this weekend, and I'll post it next week. The winner of that round, it was the sister press and pull going up against the one hidden down, and the sister press actually won in the video considerably. And I want to make sure that I'm representing both of them accurately. 325. So like I said, I deleted it. I'm going to reshoot it again. Hopefully I have the same results. But we're down to the last 4 strategies in the tournament. So this is when we're going to really see which one is coming out on top. Again, we started off with 10 of them. And slowly whittled it down. 145. So we're down to sister press and pull. We're down to the one hidden down. And I forget what the other 2. I think it's skill 88 is one of them. And I for the life of me, can't remember what the last one is. But those are coming up. So we should be in the last final weeks of those. I've been trying to post 2 videos of those a week. 167. Again, the energy level wasn't bad there, but I must have threw it off balance a little bit because they kind of crossed each other when I got down there. Morning, CCC. I am really happy to see a lot of people regularly showing up for the live stream so far also. 415. So that is good to see that we have some regular people coming in. Hopefully you guys are getting some benefit out of these sessions. And hopefully you guys are putting some of the stuff into practice. Get your daily practice in. The more we can get to practice, the better we are going to be at shooters, the more we'll have better shooters at the table, hopefully. Fine. 4-9, center field 9. Both of them stayed on axis, single pitch again. Nine is still hitting hot today. That's a signature number for me, I think, that 9. Five, 2, 7. That one, I don't know why that happened. It looked like it landed decent. Kind of bounced out a little bit, but they landed close to the wall, so I'm not really sure what happened there. Something I'll have to watch on video and see what happened. Coming out again. Got to get our numbers up here a little bit now. See, we're averaging 5 rolls here. 112 snake ice. Looks like we're averaging about 5 rolls per 7 outs. So we got to get the number up above 7 at least. But you're going to have good days, bad days. Even George from CY talks about it, and Ed from Roll the Win, 2 of the probably best shooters out there right now, talk about anybody gets 7 out. Or 0.7 out, I should say. 134, Big Joe, Craps Master Journey. Some of the stuff, and this will probably, as we get further into belt levels, we can work this out, but One of the things that I saw in a roll tractor, 347, one of the things I saw in a roll tracker was that my box number hits were not as high as I was hoping they would be. So that's one of the things that as we go through the program, we're going to try to figure out how we can get those box number hits higher or more numerous. Terrible throw. I hit the back wall as it came down. 538. Good result. Terrible throw. So that was a lucky result. Mike is going to be in Vegas next week. That's awesome. I am getting hits, Chris. That I am. Even with the SSR where it's at. I'm not happy with it though. 246. I know the first three sessions we had, we hit either the tall, the small, or the all on every session so far. So let's see if we can get even close to that today. Like Chris said, light her up green, 134 again. So 4 is a hot number today. It's our third time hitting it today out of 26 rolls. So we got 74 more to go. So we got to get going on this, guys. 156 mixer. Christmas Sideshow Gamble. So the energy levels are starting to come down here. 4, 5, 9, center field 9. Energy levels in the dice are starting to come down. That means I'm settling in and getting a little more comfortable for throwing for the day. I'm getting warmed up a little bit here. So I'm glad to see that happening. Again, that's going to be our focus today, is keeping that energy in the dice to a minimal. 639. It looks like in that throwing competition that I should be moving on to the next round. I think I'm safe. I should be easily in the top 32. Right now I'm sitting at either 18 or 19, I believe. So I'm happy about that. I was not. Oh, that was terrible. Terrible, terrible. 224, Mike from On Point Craps. I was not happy with my result of my throws, but I am happy that I should be moving on. So hopefully in the next round, I will have a little bit more favorable results. The next round will be 2 shooters worth, and I'll take the best of the 2. And if you have a tie, they'll take an average of the 2. 5, 6, mid-mo yo, first time for today. They'll take the average of the 2, and the one with the higher average is the one that will beat the other one out. They're going to be narrowing it from 32 shooters down to 16 in this round. So they'll do the top 16, and they'll have another round, same thing. 2 shooters. I'm sorry, yeah, 2 shooters worth. 112 Snake Eyes. And that one will bring you from 16 down to 8. And once they get down to 8, they're going to start not doing the shooter's worth. They're going to be doing points. You're going to get points for hitting certain numbers during certain times of your throw. hitting the all-tall small, fire bets, repeaters, stuff like that. One, three, four, Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. And that is the 5th time I've hit that today. Wow. So we see 2 numbers on the tall and 2 numbers on the small right now. Left dice hit high in the wall. 224. Mike is showing up there. 4 is a hot number. We're hitting it a couple different ways today. And the 1, 3 and 2, 2. That's the energy level I want to see, but not the result. 2, 5, 7. 7 out. So that was a 12 rower that time. I think that might be our highest roll for the day, which I'm sorry, that's better than average, but I would like to see even more than that. But 1, 4, 5 coming out. 5 is the point. Good morning, Bam. So Chiro's top of the leaderboard right now for the shooting competition. 2, 3, 5. No field 5. And he's leader of the throwing competition with 28. I believe he had a 28, a 20 something, and then he had a lower number. His average is, that felt weird coming out of the hand. 6'5" Emilio. We're talking about him, so we throw a yo. His average is somewhere around 20 rolls between the 3. So that's a pretty decent roll, and that actually happy to see that. He's getting a lot of practice in with his new table. He's been doing quite a few live streams for a while there. That was way long, that dice throw. We lucked out. 3, 3, hard 6. Lucked out big time. So we made 1 point here so far. And our point is 6. So let's see if we can get another point hit. 6 is one of the numbers I hit actually the least. 2, 2, 4. Hard 4. Seems like I go in waves. My 5 and my 9s are really strong numbers, but every couple days I hit the 4s like nonstop. And today seems to be one of those. Four, 4, hard 8. It's the second hard way in a row. Square pair. That's a couple I would like to see more of. I haven't seen them for the longest time. Jake and Rob from Square Pair channel. They were always very entertaining to watch. And they like to experiment quite a bit. 3, 1, 4, another 4. 4s are hot. Start betting the 4s, guys. Start pressing them up. Another 314. Wow. Told you to start pressing them. So we've had 43 rolls today, and of those 43 rolls, 9 of them were a 4 of some form or fashion. That's pretty, I bet you that's the high number for the day. As George goes, I'm sure the 4s are giving every other number the finger right now. And 527. So that was a 9 roller. We're getting our SOR up again, 6.3, so it's starting to go up. Our 7s rolled ratios at 6.3. No come out 7s today. That's surprising. Usually I get a lot of them. Good morning, Waylon. Good morning, Magic Aces. So roll number 45. Neither dice hit the back wall. The right one was very close. The left one is about 4 inches away, but we're still counting it. 112. That is a come out. Perhaps pass line loser. Five, six, mid-mo yo. So we'll pass line winner. Still looking for a point. That one felt a little bit long. 639. So our point will be 9. Center field 9. Supposed to begin a big storm today in Wisconsin. We'll see if it actually shows up. 257 out. See if it shows up. We're supposed to get up to 6 to 10 inches of snow today, I guess. I don't know. The weather's been very weird here. Last week, in the beginning of the week, we had -5 below weather. And then like 3 days later, we had thunderstorms. It was kind of weird. That one went off a trajectory. There's our first 7, come out 7, 617. That's the 7 we do not want to see. That means that both dice went off axis. The other ones are kind of, if I double pitch, the other ones come out. But this is a implosion, explosion of the dice. There we go. Back on that 4-1-3-4. Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. That is our 10th 4 so far today. Out of 50 rolls. So 1/5 of our throws today have been a 4. Bet your Whalen would be making tons of money off the 4. There's another 4. 2-2 hard 4. So they've been mixed up between that 2-2 and the 1-3. Whalen would be cashing in today. 516 mixer, KitchenAid mixer. A little bit low, but both dice bounced high. Single pitch, 4-5, center field 9. Roll number 6 here. Left dice didn't even get within a foot and a half of a back wall. 2-6-8. That one was weird. I don't know if it came out weird out of my hand or if it stuck into the felt. I don't know. Waylon says I'd make a killing. He would be correct in that statement with the numbers that are being thrown today. He would have been off the table probably already. He would have met his goal for the day. 3-5-8. So like I said yesterday, I believe it was yesterday I said that we need to come up with a dice set for Chris. I have the 3-1-4. Waylon has the 2-1-3 shocker. He has the 10 on the end. 6-6-12 is the first one that we got today. Boxcars, midnight. Waylon says he'd have it pressed all the way up to max on the 4 already. I would like to think I would too, but I probably don't have the cojones to do that right now. Even though it probably makes sense. So that's 6-4-10. I think that's the first one we threw of that today too. I'll have to check that out. 6-4-10. Waylon's best friend on the end, Big Ben. Yeah, that is the first one that we threw today of that. All we need is a mid-mo yo here, and we'll have the tall. So let's see if we can get that. Terrible, terrible throw. 5-1-6 mixer. That right dice looked like it tumbled right over the top of the left one and threw it right off the back wall. I'm fine with the result. Not fine with the energy level because that's what we should be focusing on today. Keeping the energy level and the dice to a minimal. Try to get them to hit that back wall and to die as fast as they can. 2-4-6. That was roll 11. We got 41 more throws today left. And 5-2-7. We did not get the tall. Darn it. Kind of hoping to get that at least once a day, one or the other or both. So that was 12 throws that time. I'm fine with that number. I should be able to make some money off of 12 throws as long as there's some quality hits in there. Quality numbers thrown. coming out 3-3 hard 6. Left dice hit and it bounced really far away from the wall. That would have been a landmine city on that one. So sixes normally are a number that are deficient in my throwing, but today we're hitting them pretty good. We got 6 or 10 of them so far. Four on 5. No field 5. Same dice set as yesterday, Waylon. We have that 5-4-5-4. That's why I have the dice out here right now. We're going to be using that throughout, like I said, our series until we get into the purple belt, which is a considerable amount of time from today. And the reason we're using the 5-4-5-4, it's hard, or it's easier to see the results. 3-6-9, center field 9. It's easier to see if I'm imploding, exploding, double pitching, single pitching, all that type of stuff. And it's also essential for the bone tracker. Otherwise, I would have to change the dice sets all the time because you can only record one dice set at a time when you're using that program. A little bit long. I hit the bottom wall there, 3-4-7. Good morning, CRC. Still got 23 minutes before John's show comes on, so we should be able to easily get done with our throwing by then. Terrible, terrible. The right dice hit the back wall before it even came down. 2-2-4. Hard 4. Back on that 4. It's 12 times today so far. So pretty good percentage there. So that's 12 out of 65 throws we hit a 4. Talk about consistency, huh? 6-3-9, center field 9. So 4s and 6s are the hot numbers today. That one veered off to the right. 5-2-7. So I cannot get the consistency today in the numbers, guys. Consistency is not good. It seems like I get a medium decent roll and then it gets a short roll. Medium decent roll, then a short roll. Let's see if we can get some long rolls in here. I like the energy now. 1-2-2-4, back on that 4. That one felt good coming out, and I like the result. 5-5-10, hard 10. Primary on axis. That's only the second 10 that we've gotten today. Waylon is smiling. One, one, two. Snake eyes. Got now in quite a few times today too. That was the 5th time for that one. That one felt weird coming out, but we got a 6-3 center field 9. I think my hand was twisted a little bit when I released that one. That's why it felt a little bit weird. 10 nines for the day. Four hard 8. All the hard ways are starting to come out now. Square pair. So that is the 5th row, and I think 3 of the 5 were hard ways. And if you include snake eyes, that's a 4th one that's a hard way. 4-2-6. That was roll number 73. So we've got 27 more left. Another hard 8. 4-4 square pair. Another hard way. It's the second one this roll, this shooter. Three, 1, 4. Back on that 4. That was the point. So we're coming out again. Five, 2, 7. So that's all right. It's come out roll. Keeps the roll going. 2, 5, 7. Still looking for a point. That one came out a little bit high. 6, 6, 12, midnight. Still looking for a point. Three, 5, 8. Point will become 8. — 5, 1, 6. Mixer. 5, 1, 6. Mixer. — 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 5, 1, 6. Check out Sideshow Gamble. So that was roll number 12. This will be, unfortunately, I think the longest roll of the day. 5, 5, 10, hard 10. Primary hit, hard way again. That one went to the right a little bit. 6, 6, 12. Midnight. Good morning, Darcel. All the cool people wait or hang out till the daily paycheck starts. Well, I appreciate that. 5, 2, 7. 7, ouch. Oh, that did roll. That was a 5. Take my word for it. I don't think I would lie about that, unfortunately. And that was roll number 15. I would have been happy with that one at the table. Had quite a few hard ways. If you're playing the hard ways, you would have made some decent money off of that one. Six, 1, 7. That should be a come out 7. So that's our third come out 7. So we got that SOR up to 6.4. The SRR is at 5.2. So those numbers are starting to come back up again. They were kind of low earlier on. Another come out 7, 5, 2, 7. That's a good 7. 6, 1, 7 is the bad one. 4, 3, and the 5, 2 are, I don't like them, but they're acceptable because that means that the dice are staying on axis. That one felt weird coming out, but we got 2, 2, 4 back on the 4. And we've got 15 more throws for the day. Again, for those of you who are joining later here, I'm doing 100 throws a day for a while. This is the blue belt level. 246. Blue belt level. Session number 4 of the blue belt. Yesterday, I just got done doing my benchmark. In the beginning of today's video, I went through and reviewed the results from the benchmark. The benchmark is 216 throws we did in 3 sessions total. And it's a starting point for my dice shooting journey here. So everything that we're doing now is going to be comparing to that. And that's how we're going to hopefully show midnight 6-6. That's how we're going to hopefully show if we're seeing any success in our dice shooting journey. Let's see if we're making any progress or if we're regressing or what's happening. Again, the first 5,000 throws, we're going to be also doing that basically to get more tracking results. There's too many people out there. 4-4, hard 8, square pair. We got quite a few of those today. Too many people out there that want proof that dice influence might be a thing here. And that's my goal, is to either prove or disprove all that stuff. And thus far, I'm seeing some positive results. A lot of consistency in my throws as far as the results are concerned. 3-3 hard, 6, second hard away in a row. So that is still on that point of 4. Let's see if we can hit that 4 again and get that point to switch over. Five, 3, 8. Ten more rows left. And I'm going to keep on going till a 7 out when I get up to that point. If you guys haven't checked out my blue belt video, 3-6 centerfield 9. If you haven't checked out my blue belt video that talks about the blue belt level in its entirety, please check it out, guys. And if you like it, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you leave comments also so I know what types of things you guys are liking in the videos, what things you are not liking in the video, so I can make some improvements going forward. 314, there you go. Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. I watched Silver Fox's throws last night. Very interesting gentleman. Very, very nice guy. This is a come out here. 4-1, 1-4-5. No field 5. So that'll be our new point. That was roll number 11. Been getting some medium length rolls here. We had a couple short ones, but most of them have been kind of medium length. No monsters really. 3-4-7. That right dice stuck and did not hit the back wall, but we're going to count that. 3-4-7. That is actually a good 7 because that means I stayed on axis. So that was 12 rolls on that one. 6 more left. SOR is finally above a 7, so that's good. 4 come out 7s. That was bouncing around big time. Midnight. 6-6-12. Two, 6-8. And like I said, I encourage everybody to get the dice out daily here and practice either along with me or on your own time. But guys, let me know in the comments how you guys are doing with your practice. Are you seeing successful results? Are you seeing things that you can improve upon? Are you picking out little things that you can actually use to help improve your throw? Are you finding little common trends, little common things that are going on? 5-3-8. See, Ted is here. Welcome, Ted. Not really reading comments right now. I'm just seeing names, kind of. That was a little bit long. And, of course, Big Red. 3-4-7. So, let's call it wraps there, guys. I'm 2 rolls shy of 100 for the day. Actually, guys, that was a come out, so we got to keep on going here. So that was a come out 7, so we got to keep going. That's all right. Did not realize that the point was hit there. And we got a 2, 6, 8. So the new point will be 8, which I believe was the last point as well. So we're back on that 8. That one bounced way too much for me. 617. Way too much energy in the dice that time. And how ironic is that? That was roll number 100. So, okay, so today, guys, we hit the 4 16 times and the 6 14 times, 8 14 times. So the 6 and 8s were heavy hitters, 9 not too bad. 4 was the big one. So let's go through. Good morning, Biff. Let's go through really quick, see if there's anything I need to respond to. I like Ted's definition on there with definition of influence, the capacity to have an effect on the character development or behavior of someone or something, or the effect itself. It doesn't mean you can just control the dice. And I fully agree with that statement and that comment. So, hey guys, let's get out of here before John starts his paycheck in 3 to 8 minutes if he shows up. Thanks for showing up. Hey, my name is Joan. This is my Craftsmaster Dice Shooting Journey.